Caitlyn Clark brings it down, goes twice between her legs, step back jack. A'ja Wilson doesn't like that. A'ja Wilson isn't smart enough to understand that everybody's going to get fat because of Caitlyn Clark.
Let's start with A'ja Wilson, shall we? The three-time MVP, reigning champion of the Las Vegas Aces, and a player so good she makes basketball look like an art form. If basketball were a video game, A'ja would be the cheat code you keep spamming because nobody can stop her. She's got the skills, the accolades, and the swag to back it all up. Oh, and did I mention she's the reigning queen of clutch moments? Yeah, she's got that too. But wait, there's more. A'ja isn't just known for her dominance on the court, she's a whole vibe off it. Whether she's breaking ankles during a fast break or dropping one-liners that could end a press conference, A'ja has the kind of charisma that demands attention. She's not just playing the game, she's owning the moment. And boy, oh boy, did she just crank up the drama dial again? You'd think being at the top would mean smooth sailing, but A'ja? Oh no, she thrives on the chaos. She's the kind of player who will call out the elephant in the room, put it on social media, and dare anyone to challenge her. She's also a team player who somehow manages to shine as an individual. Whether she's leading the Las Vegas Aces to another title or hosting hilarious TikTok lives, she's got that special blend of grit and charm that keeps her fans hooked. Let's not forget, she's got a wicked sense of humor to match her wicked jump shot. Ever seen her post-game interviews? You never know if she's going to drop an inspirational quote or roast her teammates either way. It's pure gold. And let's be real, A'ja isn't just a star player, she's a movement. She's using her platform to speak out on important issues, advocate for equality, and make sure the next generation of athletes has it even better. She's not just dominating the court, she's dominating the culture. She's the definition of must-see TV, must-follow Instagram, and must-listen podcast material, all rolled into one. Enter Caitlyn Clark, the WNBA's newest darling and a generational talent who's already causing earthquakes in her rookie season. If you don't know her yet, you probably haven't been paying attention to sports or the internet for the past year. Caitlyn's got range, flair, and a fearless attitude. She's the kind of player who will casually pull up from 30 feet like it's a free throw. Her confidence, unshakable. Her style, unmistakable. She's also the reason Indiana Fever games are suddenly must-see TV. Now imagine this. A team that was once an afterthought is now making headlines all because of one player. Caitlyn's star power is unmatched. She's the kind of player who draws fans to arenas in droves and makes even casual viewers become instant fans. It's not just her jaw-dropping talent, it's the way she plays with such poise and creativity that you can't help but watch. It's her ability to make you believe anything is possible when she's on the court. Her basketball IQ? Off the charts. Her fearlessness? Boundless. She's the kind of rookie who doesn't just play basketball, she transforms it into something electrifying. And let's talk about those moments that make her unforgettable. Caitlyn doesn't just sink three-pointers, she makes statements. Whether it's a clutch shot at the buzzer or a no-look pass that leaves defenders scratching their heads. She brings a level of excitement that feels almost cinematic. She's not just a player, she's a highlight reel waiting to happen. It's almost as if she's carrying the future of women's basketball on her shoulders, and she's doing it all with a style and confidence that make it look effortless. Caitlyn has quickly become more than just a rookie, she's a phenomenon. Her presence is magnetic, her game-changing ability undeniable. She's not just a star in the making, she's already arrived, and she's lighting up the league in ways we haven't seen before. If you're not watching her yet, trust me, you're missing out on history in the making. Now here's where things go from spicy to full-on inferno. In a recent interview, A'ja didn't just criticize Caitlyn's game, she went for the jugular. She claimed that Caitlyn is only getting attention because she's white. And if that wasn't enough, she threw in that Caitlyn should be banned for life for disrespecting the game and its pioneers. A lifetime ban, people. That's a punishment usually reserved for, like, illegal betting or stealing the mascot's costume, not for being too good at basketball. And let's be honest, this kind of claim was bound to spark chaos. Social media exploded almost immediately. Tweets, Instagram stories, and TikTok rants came flying from every corner of the internet. Fans, players, and even retired legends started chiming in with their 2 cents. Some stood by A'ja, arguing that her frustration reflected real, long-standing issues about racial dynamics in sports. They claimed this wasn't just about Caitlyn, it was about how society often assigns value to athletes based on factors beyond their performance. On the other hand, there was a whole group of fans who felt Aja's comments crossed the line into petty territory. "Jealous much?" one tweet said, accompanied by a meme of Caitlyn sinking a three-pointer. The debate was on fire, with commentators, bloggers, and even sports analysts weighing in. Some tried to mediate, saying that both athletes deserved their flowers, while others leaned into the drama because, hey, who doesn't love a good feud? And let's not forget the casual spectators, the folks who don't even watch basketball, but suddenly found themselves hooked on this saga. Because let's face it, this is the kind of juicy headline-grabbing drama that makes sports fun to follow, even if you've never touched a basketball in your life. The internet, of course, was loving every single second of it. Memes were made, hashtags were trending, and arguments were spilling over into family group chats. It's not every day you see this level of intensity off the court, but here we are, living through what might be one of the spiciest rivalries in WNBA history. And guess what? We're all here for it. Let's address the elephant in the room. Aja's claim that race plays a role in Caitlyn's popularity. Does she have a point? Sure, the media does have a history of favoring certain narratives, and it's no secret that race can influence how athletes are perceived and marketed. But here's the thing. Caitlyn Clark isn't just hyped because she's white, she's hyped because she's really freaking good. Her stats are off the charts, her highlights go viral daily, and she single-handedly turned the Indiana Fever from a punchline to a playoff contender. Seriously, how many rookies can walk onto the court and make an entire franchise relevant again? Not many. Meanwhile, Aja has been dominating the league for years but hasn't generated the same buzz. Is it fair? Maybe not. Aja's got MVPs, championships, and a resume that could intimidate anyone. But is it Caitlyn's fault? Absolutely not. This feels less like a genuine critique and more like Aja trying to protect her turf from a rookie who's already stealing the show and doing it effortlessly. Caitlyn's rise is undeniable, but it's not like she's stepping on toes to get there. She's just playing her game, and her game happens to be next-level amazing. Whether it's her deep threes, clutch moments, or her ability to energize her team, Caitlyn is rewriting what it means to be a rookie in the WNBA. It's the kind of performance that commands attention, regardless of who you are or where you come from. Because let's be real, if you're great, and Caitlyn Clark is undeniably great. One of Aja's loudest complaints is that Caitlyn's accolades overshadow her own MVP awards. Let's break this down. Aja's MVPs are undeniably well-deserved, but she plays on a team so stacked it's practically unfair. The Las Vegas Aces have all-stars like Kelsey Plum and Chelsea Gray, making Aja's job a tiny bit easier. She's got a supportive squad that allows her to shine, and it's an advantage most players would dream of. Caitlyn, on the other hand, is dragging a previously irrelevant team into the spotlight like a one-woman wrecking crew. The contrast couldn't be more striking. Think about it. It's like comparing someone who runs a relay with Olympic-level teammates to someone who runs a marathon solo and still wins. The Indiana Fever isn't just a team, it's a project, and Caitlyn is the architect. She's the foundation, the structure, and the finishing touch all in one. Her impact isn't just about stats, it's about the ripple effect she's creating across the league. She's transforming not just her team, but the entire narrative of what a rookie can achieve in the WNBA. Caitlyn's ability to elevate her teammates is part of her magic. She doesn't just score points, she inspires her entire roster to play better. The Fever went from being an overlooked team to becoming one of the most exciting stories in basketball, and it's all because of her. Her leadership, combined with her talent, makes her a game changer in every sense of the word. She's not just transforming her team, she's setting a new standard for rookies everywhere. In Caitlyn's world, the word impossible doesn't seem to exist, and her ripple effect is shaking up the league in the best way possible. Let's circle back to this lifetime ban business, shall we? Aja claimed that Caitlyn disrespects the game and its pioneers, but let's get real for a second. How exactly is she disrespecting the game? By being too confident, by launching shots from the parking lot and making them look effortless. If anything, Caitlyn is revolutionizing the game. She's not just playing basketball, she's bringing a fresh, bold energy that's attracting new fans, setting attendance records, and drawing more attention to the WNBA than it's seen in years. And honestly, isn't that the goal of every athlete who loves the sport? It's like saying Beyoncé should stop singing because she's too good at it. Ridiculous, right? Caitlyn isn't just playing within the system, she's elevating it. She's proving that women's basketball can be every bit as thrilling, competitive, and marketable as any other sport. Her fearless style of play is inspiring not only her teammates, but an entire generation of young athletes who now see new possibilities for what they can achieve. That's not disrespecting the game. That's redefining it. And let's not forget the bigger picture. Caitlyn is breaking down barriers and shattering old perceptions. She's showing that the spotlight in women's sports isn't limited to a select few. It's wide open for anyone with the talent and drive to claim it. Instead of building walls, she's opening doors. Honestly, that's something we should all be celebrating, not criticizing. The game is growing, and Caitlyn is one of the major reasons why. This feud is far from over, and if you thought things were spicy now, just wait because Paige Bueckers is about to enter the league. That's right, folks. One of the most hyped players in recent college basketball history is gearing up to make her mark, and you can bet she'll shake up the dynamic even more. With Paige's arrival, things are only going to get more competitive and potentially more dramatic. It's like adding fuel to an already blazing fire. Will Aja and Caitlyn ever bury the hatchet and find mutual respect? Or are we witnessing the beginning of what could become the WNBA's very own version of Magic versus Bird? A rivalry so intense it transcends basketball itself? Only time will tell. But here's what we do know. The league is getting more electrifying by the second. The rivalries, the personalities, and the sheer level of skill on display are making women's basketball impossible to ignore. It's not just about the stats or the trophies anymore. It's about the stories, the drama, and the passion these players bring to the court. Let's be honest, isn't that what sports are all about? The drama might hook us in, but the talent is what keeps us coming back, game after game. And as the WNBA continues to grow, so does the audience. More fans, more headlines, more unforgettable moments. This league is evolving into something bigger, and rivalries like Aja versus Caitlyn, and soon, Paige are exactly what it needs to keep us all glued to our screens. Buckle up, because this ride is just getting started. At the end of the day, drama like this isn't bad for the league, it's exactly what the WNBA needs. It gets people talking, debating, and most importantly, tuning in. The headlines, the memes, the fiery opinions, all of it is drawing more attention to women's basketball than ever before. Whether you're Team Aja, Team Caitlyn, or just here for the sheer chaos, one thing's undeniable. The WNBA is entering a new era of excitement, and we're all lucky to witness it. This isn't just about basketball. It's about the stories, the rivalries, and the personalities that keep us coming back. Aja and Caitlyn have lit a spark, and it's spreading fast. They're proving that women's basketball has just as much drama, intensity, and cultural weight as any other league out there. And let's be real, it's a whole lot more fun when things get spicy. All right, folks, that's a wrap on today's video. Whew, what a roller coaster, right? From Aja's jaw-dropping lifetime ban call to Caitlyn's undeniable rise, this drama has us all hooked. Whether you're Team Aja, Team Caitlyn, or just here for the popcorn, one thing's for sure, women's basketball has never been more electrifying. So, what's your take? Is Aja's claim justified, or is Caitlyn just doing her thing and shaking up the game? Hit up the comments and let us know your thoughts. We love hearing from you. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe. By joining our community, you'll stay in the loop with more inspiring stories, exclusive athlete interviews, and all the latest WNBA updates. Let's keep the conversation going and celebrate incredible athletes like Caitlyn Clark together. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Until next time, keep it real, stay tuned, and let's see where this rivalry takes us. Catch you later, and remember, basketball isn't just a game, it's life.